my fellow fighters and the people of the world. I'm very happy, man, truly happy. I've been told that these people who killed the black people in the farm, these white people, apparently the old man who's 80 years old, has been confronted by the police and has been arrested for admitting to being a part of a crime of killing a fellow black person and burying that person without their family knowing. And shout out to the comrades in the Free State representing, of course, this mighty organization for being there. And there's a fighter there, the fighter who was speaking on the news platforms explaining how happy he is and how much he accepts this arrest for this old man. I want you guys to listen to what he says, and also we'll get into the deep juicy stuff because this is interesting. Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, just listen to the guy.
As an organization, we are very pleased that ultimately the perpetrator has been arrested, because at the back of our minds and the bottom of everything that we were doing, ours was to seek justice for the late man who was brutally murdered at this farm. So we are very pleased with the developments on the case, and we hope that the South African police will urgently arrest the grandson who is the real killer of the deceased.
What do you know as far as what happened here? Because we just spoke to a reporter who says that according to the doctor here, this was a farm attack, and same as what happened, he says 10 years ago was a farm attack. What have you heard?
No, look, I think one needs to confirm that we are dealing here with a very delusional doctor, a delusional typical white man who would want to reduce everything to a stream of white killing, of white farmers' killings. But here we are dealing with a clear cut of a murder case whereby a white man could not stand when people stood up against him demanding what was rightfully theirs, as it's alleged by the farm workers. But above that, when you listen to the stories of this very same Dr. Trotsky, you will hear that he speaks of a lot of things. Then he then said that the person that they killed was one of the cable theft perpetrators who are constantly stealing cable at his farm. And then he comes back and say, no, the grandson was trying to demonstrate to the farm workers how to kill a warthog. And then the next thing is people that were attacking the grandson. So this then simply tells you that his sequence of events and the storytelling tells you clearly that there is a deeper motive behind the killing of this person than what he is letting us know. So we are definitely convinced that this is but just one of the brutal murders of farm dwellers that are happening in Free State. And like he has confirmed, as Ishmael has said, that he confirmed on record that 10 years ago he did the same thing. He killed a person on his farm. And then when you look at his record, he does not have a criminal record. Now we're starting to ask us to say, what happened to that case that of 10 years ago where he killed a person and claimed that he was attacked, and he claimed that he was shot at, and then when you at least try to find out where were you shot, then he said no, the guy missed because he was not very good at shooting, so he took a skew shot, then he missed me and then I killed him. That's what he said. So you are dealing here by a habitual perpetrator that is used to do what he did.
Hi, you can hear the guy is telling you what he thinks, but me, what I think is that I don't believe this old man will spend time in jail. I don't think his arrest will be taken serious, like it's a really, really serious arrest. You see, like above we see Ket Matala, his arrest and his imprisonment, everyone is focused on it, is like paying attention. Like Abu Nandipa and her men. I don't think this white man, his arrest will be prioritized like that, even though he has killed a person like the other people have done, of course, allegedly. Even though he has killed, murdered, and then he buried people, I doubt his case will be taken serious like the others. Because you know why? Because he's a white man. He's a white Afrikaner. sooner or later, these civic organizations that represent white people, you all know which one I mean. Yeah, that one will be there trying to defend him, trying to pay his legal costs and take him out of that nonsensical BS case. It's not BS case, but even his son, they're still waiting for his son. They just arrested that guy for being combating in English, for being complacent in a crime. So but his son also needs to be arrested because the son is the one who committed the crime. So yeah, man, will they prioritize it like serious? What happened to the case of those two Afrikaners who murdered those two black women and feed them to pigs? What happened to that case? It's still there. Yes, it's still there. But is it prioritized like to the point where these people, the public notion, the public perception shames them? No, it's not. Even black people, the way we are wired. The way we are wired is like, we don't care when it's white people. But when it's black people, look at Julius Malema's court case, the one of a gun. Fellow black people, they want him to be crucified for just that crime of shooting a gun in the rally. Something that happened in 2015. They're so happy, like, yeah, you must get crucified for that. Black people. He never harmed anyone, he never killed anyone, nothing. But they're so happy. This thing of hate speech, black people, many of them, they are rejoicing. Hey, yeah, you must go to jail. He said hate speech towards an Afrikaner. Didn't kill anyone, didn't hit an Afrikaner, didn't point fingers at Afrikaner. He was just speaking at an EFF event explaining how he would have dealt with things. But hate speech charges, hey, when you're guilty of this, black people, but you must go to jail, you must go to jail. Imagine if when he's a black person, it's like, ish, yeah, nah. We are our own enemy as black people, because you already know why. Because we are black people. Black people will always be black people. They'll never change. Don't care what you say, who you are. Black people hate each other. So okay, guys, it's fine. But me, I don't hate you guys. Me, I love my people, the people who support me, the people who subscribe, the people who like, the people who share. Me, I love my people, man. Me, I don't hate my people. Me, I respect my people. That's why I make sure I give you guys plenty of content for you to get entertained by different things, to learn from different type of perspectives. But yeah, man, it is what it is. That man, but he's arrested. We never see his face. When they say he's arrested, they don't show his face. You see, like they do with Vusi Ketmatala. When they speak about his case, everywhere is his face. This white man, which news outlet has put this man's face? Your favorite news outlets, they never put his face there. They just say that 80-year-old white Afrikaner who murdered a black person has been arrested. They want you to guess which one it is. They won't put his face for you to know. They won't want to shame him. Because the white person, the media is owned by white people. These people, like I said yesterday in that video, they own this thing. They own this South Africa. They own this thing, guys. These people have it like this. They're not like me and you know. But yeah, what can we say? This is what it is, guys. Thank you.